But somebody got a lot of stuff on their mind that just the atmosphere is just full of questions. People having anxiety in the spirit. They're worrying in the spirit. They got so many questions in the spirit. And we not in the moment. In order to process all of this, you gotta be in the moment. That's why they need us to be every which way but loose. That's why they gotta keep blowing up those websites so that nobody will stay still and be in the present moment. Because if you're in the present moment, you don't have to worry about what was in the past, what was yesterday, what was an hour, or what is the next minute. You would be in the present moment. We keep showing all of these videos, which does us a disservice because we're still giving energy to what they want us from being in the moment. And the more people watch that and don't understand the war is in the spirit, it's a disservice to the masses. It's a disservice to the people. The war is in the spirit. They are fighting us in the spiritual realm. And they are winning the war because nobody taught us about spiritual warfare. Everything has been religion. I just gonna come spiritually. Let the Holy Spirit speak through me. If you don't ask yourself questions, you will never know. You will never be able to understand if you don't ask questions. We have been given this God, and that is the bottom line of the problem. Being given a God. Being given a God. Now you let that sizzle in your spirit. That we're talking about the creator of heaven and earth. All things was given to us. We didn't find God. To find God is a personal thing. So we messed up when we allowed people to give us God. Because you don't even know if you got him or not, because you never had him in the physical. It's just words being given to you, words being fed to you through your portals. But what I want people to just sit with and understand, if you ask questions, it'll make you think. First of all, they can't give you God. Where did they get God from to give him to you? Why couldn't you have gone and get it yourself? And if they knew where God was to get it, then don't you know? Don't you believe that you could say, well, where was God so I can go and get God? Just ask that question. Well, where was God that y'all found him and got him and gave him to me? We keep saying that the government doing this, the 1%, the rich, the Rothschilds, the black or whoever, the royal family. How are they doing it to us? They're not doing it to us physically. Nobody's making us do anything. We say they're poisoning the air. But we don't go to the court. We don't go to no meetings, parish meetings. We don't go before the congressman. We don't make no calls. We just keep talking about what they're doing. We say they're genetically modifying the food, but we still eat it. We say they're poisoning the water. We can't live without the water. We say they're poisoning us with the medicine, but we keep taking it. We know what they're doing, and we still playing with it. We say the government is corrupt. There's a shadow government, but we still go vote. We keep saying we must vote. These people rig the machines. They pick the presidents, but we still go play with them. I hope you're listening about what we are doing to ourselves, and we somehow think it's somebody else. The war is spiritual. We say they're doing all this to our children, but we ain't protecting them. Keep sending them to the school. We know they done Solomon them down. We know they lying tongue. We know they lying about history. But we still send the children to the school. We know they're giving the children all of this slop. We still let them eat it. We know everything that they're doing to the people. And we still sitting around as a people waiting for God. Now I want to know why wouldn't God come knowing all of this is happening? You see, that's how I woke up. And I started saying, well, wait a minute. Hold up, pump my brakes. If God is almighty, God is omnipresent, God is all-knowing, He knows all, He sees all. This is all of the things that they taught us. God is all of these things. But God gonna allow all of these people to die during that pandemic. All of these people to be deceived by that apple juice. Now I wanna know why God ain't coming. Why God ain't stopping nobody. Y'all gotta ask yourself, what are you waiting on? What make him wait so long, take so long? What is he doing that he can't come? Because we in the end times. Why is God taking so long? Jesus taking so long? What is it they gotta do to the people for God to say, oh no, this is it. I got to go now. I got to go see with them people now. But check this out, even still, like I just said, we know that they're doing us everything, but we keep participating with them. So what will God come in? What will God be coming to do? We participate of our own free will. So what God come and do? Say, tell us to stop participating? Or make them stop doing it? Because if he can make them stop doing it, God would have been here by now.
That's right.
But you gotta ask yourself, where is God? You're talking about almighty, all knowing, all benevolence, all loving. It's obvious he's not all those things. At least the God that they gave you is what Daphne's talking about. Because if the God is all knowing, so you're saying God don't know all of this happening on planet Earth. God don't know all of the suffering. He's still waiting. What is he waiting for? I mean, the money don't have no value to it. They're talking about digital currency. Nobody telling us how digital currency goes. They're talking about controlling every human being on the planet. And God ain't come yet and said, no, we're not having this. It's because of the God that they gave y'all, that they got from somewhere. That's the problem. Because y'all allowed them to give y'all, Give. They didn't allow y'all to find God for yourself, a personal experience. Everybody was given the same God that somebody found. And they give it to us with force. But then they say this God is a loving God. So why would the loving God allow these people to give us God and beat anybody who goes against the narrative of the God? Because people are trying to go against this narrative and we can't do that. So where is God? People don't want to accept the fact that they are God. That's why they're getting away with this, because you don't know that you are a God. You don't know that the power is within you. You have the spirit of fear, you see? Because y'all want to save your life. But they're killing us anyway. They're depopulating by any means necessary. They're not going to just depopulate by one way. Any way. Through the food, through the poisoning of the air, the water, killing, kidnapping, sex trafficking, organ harvesting, sicknesses. You see? Any means necessary. Transgender. Puberty blockers. That's depopulation. Because they've messed up your ability to reproduce. Then they're messing with the depopulation. Why would God allow them to mess with the depopulation? Why would God allow them to mess with the DNA when he is written on the DNA? God eternal is written on our DNA. Now we got a a picture in our minds of them murdering Jesus, but people still waiting for Jesus to come. Well, I have never heard nobody murdered come back. So how is it Jesus gonna come back if they murdered him? Not one person who ever died or was murdered, shot, drowned, stabbed, came back. So how Jesus gonna come back? Because this is an illusion. Ye are gods. Y'all don't want to accept y'all are God. Y'all afraid to lose your life. But it is inevitable. They're going to kill you some type of way. We're going to die some type of way. Where they just go to sleep and never wake up. We are going to die. So why are we not rising to push back? Because the war is spiritual. We're not pushing back. That's why all of this is going on. Because we are allowing it. Because of what's in our minds, what's on our heart and in our spirit, it does not line up with love, peace, and harmony. The things that's happening is our shadow side of our conscious mind. We're not in our Christ conscious because greed, lust, you see, has taken over. Narcissistic has taken over the collective mind. Nobody is doing us anything. We all can stop drinking the water. We all can go to the Congress meeting, call a meeting, go to the courthouses. We can do something. But we just keep talking about what they doing, but we the ones who not doing nothing. So I think that's why God ain't came, because God said, go down there for what? Go get them for what? They allowing this. None of them are living godly. None of them are trying to change their lives. None of them are looking out for each other. So what I'm going to go down there and do? I gave them free will and I gave them free choice. You see? So if you give us free will and free choice, God is not going to come down here. We have to choose to stop doing what we're doing. We have to choose to stop believing what we believe in. We're doing it to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But they are projecting these images, the draconian entities that do not belong on this planet, trying to take over this planet. But y'all don't want to push back. They've infiltrated your mind, infiltrated your heart with the television, you see? Selling y'all stuff. Gadgets. These gadgets will take all of us out. They're making robots to do the job. Don't y'all understand? If the robots doing the job, you're not going to have them? Well, if you don't have a job, then you're not going to have no choice but to go in a smart city and be controlled. Because y'all want the gadgets. They say be mindful of what you want. If y'all want all this artificial intelligence, then we don't want humanism, being human again. We just want everything to be artificial. So it's up to us what we want. They're giving us what we want. And we don't want what they're doing, then we're supposed to stop. We wanted artificial intelligence, so they gave that to us. So if we say we don't want artificial intelligence, they're going to have to take that away because we don't want that. They can't make us buy it. They can't make us purchase it. We're choosing to go to the store. We're choosing to order it online. Every new gadget, every new thing, they're talking and walking and flipping and dipping and on your wrist and just everywhere. Y'all just got it everywhere. Y'all got to have every gadget that they're selling. The car got to be artificial intelligence, you see? And y'all say they doing us something. No, we don't have no self-control. We don't have self-discipline. You see? We have no connection to the God inside of us. Because we're chasing everything in the world. But then we're waiting for God to come save us. So again, it's our thoughts that's doing this. It's the way we live it. We can't keep doing what we're doing and expect anything to change. We're going to have to stop doing what we're doing to see a change. Artificial intelligence is going to be the cause of our demise. it's going to be the cause of human extinction. And that's what their agenda is, to depopulate by any means necessary. The war is for your conscience mind. That's what the war is for. The frequency that connects us all to the electric magnetic field. But they got to break that body down to get that light out of you. They are so intelligent, they know how to do that. Transfer your consciousness. But y'all want every gadget. Instead of us keep saying what they're doing to us, we need to be putting our minds together to find out how to decode what they're doing to us. We understand that the preachers are docile down too. But at this time, at this point in our lives, the preachers ought to be aware that what they've been doing is not working, and they need to be trying something different. The government is not going to change. That's where the problem at, the government at the top, trickling down, poisoning everything. We can go vote all we want. That's where the problem at, in the government system. I don't see why we need a government system. Not serving the people, it's serving the government. But somehow people believe they got to go for it. Knowing the people lie. What is you going to vote for when you got Republican and Democrat? You have one bird, the government, and two different color wings. Our house divided by itself cannot stand. But we can't even see that. The pastors can't even see that. The Bible clearly says the house divided by itself can't stand, but we got the government. Got two Republican and Democrats. You see? And we following these people that's divided already. Well, common sense said they're divided, they're going to show us how to divide. Indirectly. So we're doing this to ourselves because we don't see the God in us. We're not seeking self. Self is the God in you, your best self. We're not working on ourselves. We're not working on our spirit. We're not working on our soul. Distracted with everything in the world. Distracted with everything in the world. I went to get me some sea salt. I'm going to get on out here because I know it's late and ain't nobody paying attention to me, but anyway, it was on my spirit. And I went to get me some sea salt. And I'm looking at these people just buying all kinds of stuff. They're coming out the door. They had the little signs that saying home, sweet home, and just all kind of stuff at that dollar store. And I'm saying, now you mean these people trying to go to digital, trying to put us in smart cities, and these people just steady spinning and buying. So again, a lot of people are not real human beings. They're clones, walking right up under you, right up in your face, right up in your space. They're not even in tune to what's happening in this world today. Something got to shift. Something got to change. And it's all got to start with the mind. It's a collective energy that they're pulling on. That's why they need y'all distracted. They just need so much going. But y'all need to start finding more information out there, putting it online, because that's what they're trying to do. It's a fight for the consciousness over the artificial intelligence. So if they can make y'all believe in the intelligence more than y'all believe in your own self, we're going to be artificially intelligent. If you start believing in yourself, then artificial intelligence got to go. Because everything that we have, there's always going to be good and bad used with it. And as we can see, they're using it for bad. So again, we doing this to ourselves. God is not coming because we are God. And if God was coming, God would have got here by now. These people have done everything that they're big enough to do right up in our face, and God ain't got here yet. So that's common sense right there, that y'all need to stop waiting for a God to come and rescue you, and get in the moment and look at the man in the mirror and what you can do to make this world a better place. Like Michael Jackson said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. That's where it has to start, with the man in the mirror looking for the self in the mirror, the God in them. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. God is not coming. I don't know why y'all believe Jesus come and get y'all. I can't believe it. I can't wrap my mind around a God will make us suffer like this. And all of these things would happen in this world. And there is some loving, almighty, all-present, all-knowing, all-science God out there somewhere that will sit back with his leg crossed, sitting on a throne, Like he got a butt watching all of this happen down here on planet Earth to his children. You see? He would allow, a father would allow all of his children to suffer at the hands of the devil. The father wouldn't bust a move. That's just what's happening spiritually. Fathers are not doing anything to protect their families because it's indirectly been put into their minds when they took them out of the home. It's an unconscious behavior that the men have. They're not protecting the women and the children. That's why God ain't here. Because the men are gods. And they're not doing their job. Because they've been programmed for the white man to fix it. And as y'all can see, they don't want it fixed. They want to go and bring us back to Jim Crow and hanging people from trees. You see? They want to go back to the beginning. Reset. You see? They're not resetting it for it to be better. They're resetting it so it can be worse. But y'all not getting it. Y'all not paying attention. We better wake up. That's what we better do. If we want to keep human existence around, we better wake up. And stop waiting on this God to come get you and you become God and then God is here. It's God inside of you. There is no God. How could God sit around and allow all of this to happen for 2023 years? And he ain't here yet to say, I have had enough. Y'all keep believing y'all gonna be raptured up. Y'all truly believe somebody come and rapture y'all up. And y'all can't even see. It's been 2023 years since the Jesus Christ story. And Jesus only lived for 33 years. And y'all waiting for Jesus. I tell you what, if Jesus comes, it will only be a spirit that you'll be connected to. And that spirit has to be connected to you within yourself. So then if he coming, you can summon him back, cause there was somebody named Jesus that walked the earth. They say, I don't know, I wasn't here, I didn't witness that. You can summon his spirit. He's still connected. We don't die. You can't kill a soul, nor can you kill a spirit. It goes into another dimension and have another experience. And these avatars go into the ground. Simple as that. So let us listen to your spirit. We're doing it to ourselves. Because we are allowing it. We're not pushing back. We're not standing up. We're not speaking up. We're still playing with them. We're still drinking the water, eating the food, letting them spray it in the air. We ain't making enough noise. We ain't rising. We're not coup d'etat. So until we coup d'etat like the people in France get in these streets, stop going on these people jobs, then this shitty thing is over. If we know they're controlling us, we got to find out how they're controlling us. And if they're controlling us by us working, we're giving our energy to them. They need our energy on the job. We don't need them. See, we have the power. We don't realize we have the power. If everybody stops going to work, because that's the plan, people are not going to go to work. July the 1st. America's birthday is July the 4th. You see? America trying to reset on us. They know where the stars at. They calculating them stars in the universe and using your energy. But the plan is for everybody to stop and don't go to work July the 1st. But people gonna have the spirit of fear. See, they're gonna be worried if the next one doing it or not. But everything gonna have to start with the man in the mirror, conquering your fears. You see, leaping out on faith, trusting the unknown is what all of us gonna have to do. Trust the unknown, and a lot of people are afraid of that. But they say they got God, they know God, they love God. But they're afraid of the unknown. God is everywhere all the time because God is in us. Everything living. The source of all there is. The source of all living things. So everything that's living is God. So that's my prime example. Y'all waiting for something to come. And it's already here. You just got to use your power. Stand up for what is right. Simple as that. We have to come together and stand in unity. So again, somebody was stressed out and a lot of questions being asked, worry, anxiety, because they got a lot of stuff going on, and that's what their object is, to wear us down spiritually. Y'all keep waiting for God. Of course you're gonna get more down if God don't get here and they keep on putting more pressure on people. So I didn't give y'all a message. I hope it sizzles in your spirit and y'all wake up and cool that time. Namaste.